What is going on YouTube? Hannah back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Now, there is a lot of things we're going to have to go over within a lot of these major cryptocurrencies. Some very weird and peculiar movements have been taking place over the past couple of hours, if not maybe the past day or two. But before we get into that, I just want to remind you guys yet again, we are still doing our free Amazon gift card giveaway. The drawing will be this Sunday. All you have to do to enter to win that gift card for free is literally comment down in the comment section below, comment subscribed, and comment giveaway. Those two things will get you entered for the drawing on Sunday. Remember, I will be checking, and if you're not subscribed, you will obviously not receive it. I have checked a few people that have commented subscribed just yesterday, and you weren't actually subscribed. So it's just like that, where I'm going to give it to somebody that's actually subscribed to the channel. So make sure to keep that in the back of your head when you do decide to do this stuff. Now, moving forward into today's video, you can see we're looking at XRP, which is clearly battling something very, very, very large here. Not only are we flatlined out on the relative strength indicator for who knows how long, this is since like the 22nd we've just been trading sideways here. It's now the 6th. You can see over the past 3 days, we've had major consolidation here, major uncertainty, major flatline movement, 3 days of dojis that are just flatlined out completely. This is something we're going to have to look at maybe on a closer scale. We'll jump into the 4-hour and maybe even the hourly charts to hopefully uncover a new technical indicator. But besides XRP, we also have to look at Ethereum, which is starting to hit a bit of turbulence here. We did buy in on Ethereum, so we are up a bit. So that's obviously an awesome buy. Same thing with Bitcoin here. We're waiting to see what happens. Yesterday was another opportunity and awesome buy-in for the markets to be swinging up even higher. We had numerous occasions, numerous opportunities, excuse me. We had, our aggressive buy-in, our moderate buy-in, and we had our conservative buy-in, and then we had huge swings to the upside just yesterday. But again, we are becoming overbought, and that is something that we have to keep in the back of our minds, as what goes up must come down, especially if it's overbought. Now, with all that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump into today's episode. So guys, yesterday's video, you can see I made an episode saying, did we just hit the top? You need to look out for this ASAP XRP Ripple holders. We're starting to kind of peak and plateau within a lot of the cryptocurrencies. And if I jump to the current coin market cap, you can kind of see that right now. We discussed how you can see not only is the market at up 3.92% today, so yesterday had a pretty solid run. We're at $1.6 trillion in global crypto market cap, but the fear and greed index is currently at 82. Yesterday, we were at 79, so we're heading into the danger zone. 100 is the most, and out of 0 to 100, we are trading at 82, so we are a bit high and a bit overextended. We're definitely due to see some sort of correction. Bitcoin's up 15.6% for the week. Ethereum is up 10%. XRP, not so much, 2%. Cardano's up 16, Doge 25, Avalanche 24. A lot of these cryptocurrencies, Shiba is up 20%. A lot of these cryptos are pumping to the upside right now, but we are starting to plateau. You can see even with the correction that we had on Bitcoin, we are starting to peak, and we are starting to find some resistances at the top. Now, that doesn't apply to XRP. XRP, surprisingly, has been doing its own thing over the past couple of days, which is nothing at all. Literally nothing at all. Well, that's not true. We've seen major movements here, but literally we open and close at the same price level. Within the day, we fell all the way down to 57 cents and then all the way back up to 64 cents here, which is a pretty solid movement if you ask me. For those that might not think that, that's a 10.6% shift in market within a day, which is very aggressive. So it's crazy how abrupt we're moving, but you can slowly start to see it's kind of caving off. We are slowly starting to, constrict into one another here. And if I jump to the 4-hour charts, we slowly start to uncover that movement here. And I want to jump to the hourly, see maybe if there's an even better kind of indicator here. Not seeing anything that's really standing out, which is a bit odd. Maybe there's some sort of descending fractal. I'm starting to think maybe at the very most, this could be an indicator here, but it is too early to tell, as you guys know. Maybe there's some sort of very tiny ascending fractal here. You can see price flag, the flagpole. Here's the flag itself. Maybe. I don't know with certainty just yet, but you can see across the board, something is consolidating here. There's honestly no point to even leave it, but let me know down in the comments what you think. But we are definitely consolidating nonetheless here. We had a bearish cross on the moving average, which is definitely not a good sign. And we are flatlined out at about 50 on the relative strength indicator here. And the fact that we're just seeing sideways movements completely is definitely a bit concerning with XRP. And as I've said before, we want to break. XRP is primed, due, and ready to break to the upside here. It's just a matter of when. As you know, we're on our 5th bull flag formation here. 1, 2, 3, 4 confirmed. We're on the 5th right now. And typically, within a movement like this should start to see that break to the upside. We haven't seen it just yet because since Monday, we've been battling, or since Friday, we've been battling a major resistance capped at about 62 cents. So until we break through this, we're not doing anything, which is something that you guys have to consider and understand, that we can't do anything until this breaks here. Until we can confirm closure of the daily above that resistance, we can't buy in just yet. But it is going to come, and it's going to come soon. It's either a dump to blue band or a pump much higher than that. So I'm excited to see where things decide to pan out. It's just a matter of when they do decide to pan out. Now, obviously, we'll be taking advantage of that buy-in opportunity on BidFi, which is super cool, and I'll explain why in a second. Now, first off, for new users, and for those that maybe have been already subscribed to BidFi or signed up to BidFi, you can earn, like it says here, up to 3K pretty much in rewards by completing the tasks here. So definitely make sure to take advantage of that by signing up with that link down in the description below. You can see that ASAP. But more so, what's really cool is when XRP does decide to pop, when it does, we'll have that opportunity to buy in. I'll pull it up real quick right now. I'm going to reload this. And you can see we have the opportunity to buy in when it does decide to break. Now, the one thing you got to keep in mind is if you want to play it safe, if you want to still test your skills, if you're a beginner, you can still do that, which is awesome because BidFi finally, after begging them, has re-added the demo trading account, which is super cool, to the website version, to the desktop version, which is awesome. This allows you to trade around on sample XRP USDT on these indicators with $50,000 in Monopoly money to test your skills, get familiar with the platform, long, short, leverage trade. Then when you're ready, you can go off the live account and use real cryptocurrency here to trade around and test your skills. So there's literally no reason not to sign up down in the description below. So make sure to do that ASAP. More so, moving forward from that, looking at these other cryptos, Ethereum, Bitcoin, so on and so forth, we are becoming overbought. That is a sign that we have peaked at the top here. Ethereum is starting to retest top resistance here. It is screaming we need a correct at some point or another. I mean, I'm surprised we broke through this ascending triangle. Regardless, even when we did, we still had that opportunity to buy in. So we are locking in profits now, which is awesome. And that same thing applies itself with Bitcoin. As I said yesterday, there's no point in selling off and taking profits just yet. The most we can do is just put in a higher stop loss here. Once we broke out of our beautiful ascending fractal here, we bought into that market. It was pretty early that we did so. I believe it was like Friday. Friday was right here. Sorry, Friday was, right here. This was Friday's candle. This was Saturday, and this was Sunday right here. This was that prime opportunity to take advantage of this. And then we've now continued to spiral to the upside here. Very exciting that we're starting to rally up much higher. So super cool. Very happy that we're starting to see this continue to pump. But at some point or another, we are going to start to dip. This is only temporary, and then I think we are due for a bit of a pullback, I would think. Regardless, we still bought in. We still have that opportunity to take advantage of. We've had numerous buying opportunities to take advantage of here, so it's by no means a surprise in any sense that we're still in this market and we're still capitalizing off these runs. So just keep that in mind that we could correct lower, but because we have that stop loss set up, we're pretty much risk-free at this point on out. Now, we're finally starting to see the correction the S&P is needed. I mean, I've called this to a T. It is so perfect and obvious here. You can see I've pretty much taken the prior indicator. You can see it was this, and I've drawn it bigger and scaled it up more. On the current one we were at, you can see clearly the bull flag formation, the price flag, the flag pole, the flag itself, the breakout. Here's the flag, and now we have it again. Here's this breakout, which slowly became the flagpole, the flag itself, the breakout. Well, where are we now? As you can see, after that breakout, we consolidated for quite some time, and we're starting to see that same thing now. What does that do? Well, in one thing, it definitely does is it lowers ourselves on the relative strength indicator, which is starting to happen. We at most were 74. We're down to 65. So we can keep this up here. We can lower ourselves back down to 50. And then we should see that continued breakout, which is very exciting if you ask me. But keep that in the back of your head, as a breakout is definitely in the very near future. But with that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow's video. Peace.